Good evening, anyone who's joining me live and anyone who's watching the VOD later. I hope you're all doing well. So, I have... Please excuse the sound going funny for a second. It's just because I'm closing the other screen. I've come back to the Devil's Den from the camp we were at yesterday so I could learn Master Strike. So, turns out that it's just one of the other talking points you have to do and follow a different conversation path till he eventually says, I have something to teach you, or I hear you can say to him, I hear you have something to teach me. So that's what I've ended up doing, and hallelujah, it worked. I will put up a little short video of that because I know lots of people are asking the question of how to do it, and I really struggled to find an answer. Thankfully, someone had posted on Reddit. Even though there are many Reddit threads that didn't have the answer, someone finally had it. So we're going to travel down here. But I don't want to travel directly there. Let's go to here. We will fast travel there. There's an agitated man on the road ahead. Looking this way, and but when he sees you, he breaks into a relieved smile, as if he was waiting for you. Oh, okay, we'll stop and see what he wants.
About time. I'm glad you came. I was starting to think I was in the wrong place. Go to hell!
Interesting.
Quick! What do you want?
Well, I just took a trait that's supposed to,
Like that, eh?
Master Strike.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son!
Takes a bit of getting used to.
Sucker! What?
I increased the Pebbles is unconscious. Sons of bitches.
Show your stuff! I yield!
Get fucked. Yield my arse. Don't even have anything worth taking. Yield. To a horse. That's worth money, that's worth money, that's worth money. I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. I'll take the apple. Guess I can sell that as well. What weapon did you have? Ooh, a dueling longsword that's worth a lot of money. Oh, pebbles. Can I heal pebbles? What the hell did he do to pebbles? Or was it an arrow from the other guy? I'm not sure. I was trying to do a trample charge because I'd just taken a perk for it, but it did not work, did it? Okay. I think Pebbles not looking so great, so let's go on without Pebbles for a bit. Let's just go to here. And hopefully Oh, owls. Back down here. At least I got to do a bit of a fight. Got to test the Master Strike. It's timing. Timing is everything. Wasn't too bad. Right then, so we want to go down this way. I suspect that the people who ambushed this are the same people we met before. At a wild guess, but could be wrong.
You have a kind master.
I need to eat. I need to buy some food. Or make some. I haven't done much cooking in this game. I don't even know how many recipes there are or anything. Hey Bamalam, how are you doing? Let's do the auto follow on the path.
Quick.
I'm just covered in blood. Is this the right way? Yeah, technically.
Go. Go.
Always need my coffee on the morning. Always. This is a peaceful little area. I feel like I've been here before. Yes, I have been here before. Interesting music. I mean, it's quite a big area to search in. This is where Mutt would come in handy. If he could actually search for stuff.
Go.
What happened there? Like,
Clear off.
well, that's immediately suspicious, isn't it? Is he chasing after me? Well, something tells me that's where I want to be. And if it's not, it's where I'm going to go. But you're already injured, so you stay here. Let's see if we can sneak a peek here. Epstein.
Turn around right now and get the hell out of here! Hey! Everyone get... That's enough! You're... Oh! Shit. Come on.
I'm here, fellas!
That's him down. Oh, hang on. I'm getting hit from multiple... Shit, shit, shit. I can't see where I'm getting hit from because I'm in a bush.
Yield.
He is really good because he can do... He's doing master strikes and shit.
I've been waiting for you.
Probably should have saved before I did that. Yeah. Oh, really? All the way back there? Alright, fine. We might have to just use our deep hacks on this. Nah, he's killed us. Okay. That's annoying, because it's put us right back miles from where we were. I really need to start saving more often. It's just not my instinct to keep saving in this game. But I do need to save more often. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. It hasn't saved since I took all my perks and stuff, for fuck's sakes. I went through all the perks before I started streaming. And picked out the ones I wanted. Fuck's sakes. That's really frustrating. Oh. It definitely took that. Took Warmonger. I don't think I took anything else at the moment there. Strength, I took that. I wasn't sure what else I wanted there, so I left that. This, I took... that was it. Deft Hands, that reduces the requirement. And then I wasn't sure after that. So... don't do dodging or anything with the weapons I have. Next to Godliness, well dressed. Hermes Haste. Which one did I take? Oh, that was it. Reverent 2. Speech. Battle Cry, that was something I took. I was debating taking Dread and Warrior, that was it. There was something else as well, but where was it? I went through these as well and picked stuff out, but none of this is urgent. Oh, it was Horsemanship. I took... I wanted Trample, so I took Night Training. And I took Trample. I should probably take Warhorse as well. Poundmaster, I took Sikkim to make him stronger. I took Charming Companion. Scholarship, I took Liberal Arts, because that opens loads of other stuff. And I took Cushion to speed up the learning process. Stealth, I didn't take anything. Survival, I didn't take anything. Combat, warfare. I took Ironclad because that reduces the weight of your armor and the effect it has on your attacks in terms of stamina. I took 1-man army, so I do more damage. I should probably do... That gives you an increase in armor if you just hold still and don't use dodge, don't run. Took something else as well. But that'll do for now. Did I take anything in swords? I don't think I liked any of these in particular, so I didn't take them yet. I need to learn more about them. Fine. Bottle faff. Right, hang on. I'm going to save the game. So I don't have to do that again. Oops. And this time I'm just going to ride straight down here because... The sound of movement.
To hell with you!
This is the same guy again, but the dog didn't warn me.
Quick! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll rip your ass open!
Ah, fuck. Fighting from horseback is hard.
You want it?
Show what you're made of. Bad luck. Mercy! Spare me!
I don't want to take the common bolts, actually. I'm going to take the walnuts because I want the food. I need all the food I can get. I wasn't the same guy as before. He didn't have the same gear. My poor horse is unconscious again. No, he's got a cheap sword that time. Obviously the weapons and stuff are random. Yeah, he's got nothing worthwhile this time. God damn it. And my dog got scared off. Speaking of my dog, was there anything else I can do with the sidekits? Sidekick, hound, no. Should he just dodge the fight? I'll just fast travel down just without them. Not the end of the world. Horseback fighting is very hard. Right then. That's a very interesting looking cart in there, incidentally. There's my doggo.
Hear him out.
Go have something to eat, buddy. You earned it. You earned it. Apparently I need to eat as well. Apparently walnuts are very filling.
This way's no good. I'll have to go around.
I hear voices in there or something.
Huh?
Whistling.
What the fuck are you doing here? What's that?
Calm down. I just want to talk.
Talk then, before I kick your ass out. What do you want then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlets? Dopradelle. A fella hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for, but all that's in that fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
Cat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Cut? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We thought he'd see sense and leave us be, when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
Where are the people he sent after you?
What happened to the people Cat sent after you?
Obviously they
What do you
killed them.
think? A few of them probably did a runner. Some are still looking for us, and the ones that found us, see that stream there? That's what carried away what was left of them.
Why did you quit the army anyway?
At least they're being
Risk it.
polite.
Unlike
Ish.
battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all the slaughtering.
You killed people who came after you, so you're still slaughtering people.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything. Hunt for something to eat and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
I'll report you to Scalpel while you can.
I'll have to tell everyone where you're hiding. So you should make yourself scarce, sharpish.
Make ourselves scarce? But we ain't ready to go.
That's not my concern.
It will be. Lads! Get over here! Get him! You fucker! Get him, lads! Ha! Da! Da! Ha! Ha! Take that fucker out, damn it!
You want to try me?
Dog's not going to survive long in that. Good effort though, doggo. Probably bit off more than I can chew. Even with all my fancy upgrades, I don't think I have the stamina for this. Nah. Not when they're coming at me multiple at a time. If I can run and get them to get in a position where they can't possibly fight me from every side, then that would be better. Like a doorway or something. Speaking of, perfect.
I'll beat you
all
to a
yours.
bloody pulp, fucker!
No fear, I'll take that sword.
You're out of luck!
You're no match for us, bugger.
You! I've been waiting. Ha! Ah! What do you want? All yours.
This guy's fast.
I'll rip your ass open.
Fast, but not enough armor without a shield.
Don't just stand there. Come on.
Nice. Come on then. In the doorway, like your friends. What? Why didn't the shield option come up? Sometimes it doesn't. That's only happening tonight. I've not seen that before. The shield option always comes up usually.
Fuck you.
Master Strike. Master Strike. It's not worth attacking until they attack you, to be honest. What the hell's going on there? Like, again, it didn't pop up to defend.
You won't get me.
It's being really strange suddenly. I wondered if they patched the game. I remember reading something about a patch.
You got him!
That huntsman's been shooting them from the back. I thought it was one of them shooting at me. I am using the Master Strike when I can, but I'm struggling to use it fast enough. I've only just got it. Bandage. Well, thank you, Mr. Huntsman. He's my favorite person in the game now. Bread. That. Oh, my dog's back. One longsword, no use to me. Anything worthwhile? No, I'll take the chamomile brew. What a pile of bodies. Hello there. Nice of you to come back. Good effort on the combat at the start. We were just outnumbered.
Here you go. Take it.
Yeah, have some grub. Wounding arrow. He had some decent arrows as well, that guy. We go in any of these buildings? No. Guess we can go in this one. Quick wash. Steal food. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Never hurts to take a few apples. Ugh. Not leveled that up at all. I was thinking I can't do medium, but I thought I'll double check. I assume the person whistling outside is the huntsman. There's not actually anything up here, is there? Oh. There's the room. Find the lost charter. We're looking for a painted chest, but disappointed. Normally, when you kill people, they have keys on them, which would help me open those two other chests in there, but they don't actually seem to have any. There should be a chest somewhere. I did get the key to the painted chest, but I feel like I'm missing something obvious. There wasn't anything up here. I guess it's quite a wide area, so maybe it's not in here? Oh, I've gone straight past it. It's right there. honestly. Soldier's saddle. Too exciting. Well, this was a weird excursion. Wasn't expecting to find a bunch of guys to kill. At least not the soldiers. I thought they were just going to be dead somewhere. It's fishing nets. Drawing, smoking. I guess this is the huntsman's house.
Oh, you pooch.
That's Crazy Victor, apparently. Disappointed that Crazy Victor doesn't want to talk to me. Thought there was going to be something interesting in there, maybe, since it's got a lock. Oh well, anyhow. Jobbed. Oh, poor horse. You look rough. Two quests in there now. I can't fast travel to that camp, can I? I bet there's something here I can fast travel to. Let's just go here, then I'll ride up that road. Small camp by the road. I'll keep going. Get sidetracked too often. As it is.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Pretty sure I robbed someone here. Unintentionally, but I robbed them anyway. Should we just go up there?
Go.
Hopefully we'll get a place to sleep in the camp.
Quick.
Maybe that's too obvious.
Go. Quick. Go.
I'm just going to ride past the camp and reveal whatever's on the other side of it. There is some kind of town there. There's going to be a way to fast travel back.
Go. Quick!
Is he a bandit?
Get out of here!
Soldier. Interesting. It's not a fast travel point. And they don't like me. Okay. Interesting.
Quick!
We won't go and kill everyone in there, just in case we upset someone we're not supposed to. I should just be able to walk through the gate here.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
I hope they don't make me put a silly uniform on. I like my current armor. I wonder if you could run around this camp and poison all the food. I've not made any poison, but I'm just thinking there's an awful lot of food pots everywhere. Could you just run around and slip some poison in them all? And considering those guys are supposed to not let anyone in here, I didn't even question what I was doing.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for me.
What bodyguard would care if someone has a drink?
The kind who cares about people's health.
It's...
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons? Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Laughing Rock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that?
I get drunk a lot in
Here
this game.
found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry.
He is very American.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money off the captain is never a good idea.
No, probably not. Can't remember what all these dice do now. Die of misfortune. Even numbers. I have 2 of those.
You silly doggy.
Hide the attempt to load it. Wagoners die. Personalized demonic dice. I'm just going to take random ones here because we don't want to win, really. Otherwise, he might get upset.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
It's lucky.
Aye, that'll do. These ones here.
He's going to go bust. Oh, lucky him.
Like this.
What?
Damn it!
Why would he dare do... What? Oh, he's bad at dice. I'm not even trying to win, necessarily. Oh, there we go. Hallelujah.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Come on, win, old man.
These ones here.
We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. There we go.
Come to pop.
I won. That's the way it's fucking done.
Ah, damn it. I almost had you. Oh well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next time, won't you? And now for a drink.
I mean, he gave me 500.
So
I gave him
St.
300 back.
George hops
I can live with that.
his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom.
I was not expecting a play.
Sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top
I am
of
nonetheless
his lungs
entertained.
into the cave and says, Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight! And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
Uh-oh.
He has been stabbed. Tudo bene. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here. Quick.
Someone's gonna blow it up.
I'll help you with him. You two.
Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
There's a lot of powder just on the floor in there.
What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So,
He's
Henry,
dodgy.
Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think. Fucking drinking until they're all slaughtered.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Now,
Search.
disappointingly, a lockpick.
Why would anyone throw away a lockpick here? Could it be I'm not the only one looking to make mischief here? Aha. So this is most likely where they used the lockpick.
I really shouldn't be carrying a torch in here.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
There's obviously more to it than that. Come on, Henry.
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
No surprise there, then. Hello. That'll be the
Dagger
weapon.
in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile.
Did say examine the tub and then it... That's bugged out. Oh.
I really need to eat something.
That's weird, it's not letting me examine that.
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Lots of bloodstained stuff around.
Had a bit of a tipple before bed. Cheers, then.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
Hard. That's, I took that perk that now tells me whether it's hard or not.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
What do I care what you think? I'm telling you the truth.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there
Yes,
was
you did
Chertan,
miss something.
crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand their gibberish, do I?
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the powder store? Doing something with the lock, maybe? Or already inside, even?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
There were 2 of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world. I'm sorry.
No, he was not much help. This will be him.
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut.
Interesting.
A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
Okay. Nothing in here. Just the big tent left. Should we have a look in there as well? Oh, we were in here, so...
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
The guards back there on the tower drink on duty. I found lots of wine there.
Pigs? Don't they know only the commander's allowed to drink on duty? I'll punish them. But that won't help our search. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose is done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. It might have gone sour. That can really play havoc with a man's guts.
That is a very interesting theory, my friend. But next time, I would advise you to keep your observations to yourself.
Where did you get the wine from, actually? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced.
I find it really
in this
weird
land.
that my character is
People
drunk
catch
during
and
all
try
of
all
this.
sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
All right. I'll try to distract the guard somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Bloody hell.
I was hoping he might have a key for his chest on him, so I could have a look inside, because I can't open it. is where I get myself in trouble. The Book of Poison. It's a little bit incriminating.
Bastard. We're stuck here because of him.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Seeing if those books count as stolen. Well, they don't.
Oh, well.
Interesting. Just had a sudden thought to myself. There wasn't something in there that's like... No. I wonder if there was something in there that's like... something about the humans, or hating them, or... you know, that kind of jazz.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
But I'm Moose's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but nobody's allowed to see Musa.
Oh, what are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants a piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I heard someone was threatening Musa. They're afraid someone might come and cut his throat. So they thought it best to have him under guard. But you didn't hear it from me. Got that?
Mother of God! Why do I have to be the one to guard him? Am I supposed to get my throat cut for him?
Very hard. Do you want to go for an ale? Get away from here, it's not safe.
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to get mixed up in anything dangerous.
And leave him unguarded? Do you know what Grozov would do if he found out? I'll take my chances here, thanks.
Why am I... I'm wondering what I've picked up that's made me so overweight suddenly. Oh, he gave me a piece of armor or something, didn't he? I'm wearing that. Interesting. Guess I do have all this other junk on me. alchemy bench around here. And a drying rack. I don't want to knock the guard out.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have
No,
to
I haven't
clear
been
your name
spotted yet.
somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja siraye, mene mene siraye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
So I'll have to do it.
And could I help you somehow? Can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. Why study something for years when common sense is enough? I'm sorry. That was not courteous of me. I am sure you will manage somehow. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you will find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
Okay.
You have a whole book just about poisons. Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone.
Hey, Kenway.
It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book.
He's a good character so far, though. I feel like he's going to get hung soon.
And read the book. I can manage that. Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Cheriton.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
What about Stephen? He's the one who led us to the store.
And he carried Cheriton to the infirmary with me. So, he could have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
What if some spy got inside the camp?
It is true that Sigismund has enemies everywhere, and killing his commander might be appealing, but the guards would not have let a stranger get close to the powder store.
Yes, they would, because they weren't watching.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Cheriton. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
Well, what do you think?
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store, and I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
Do-do-do-do-do. Right. Oh, that character. Not particularly. Wouldn't have said annoying. There are plenty more annoying characters in this game.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cheriton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight.
So he knew his attacker.
These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid, just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shot himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead. That'll have to do. Found out enough. He had spasms,
yeah.
as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
The miners bit was a while ago. Have you finished the game, Cameron? Let's have a look at this poison book. Now that one's long acting. Don't make a potion. Oh, hang on. And that one's potential. Rosa? Really? I was hoping she was going to be our relationship in this game. I didn't think she was that annoying. I was quite entertained by the story we wrote. I'm more impressed that the writers went to that length to do that. Kiss of Death. This is it. Kiss of Death will first cause stomachache. It makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. Stiffen in spasm, and the nails break.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you, friend.
Red copper. Half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark, rose water. So we're looking for Kiss of Death.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Okay. I'm invisible, you can't see me.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Ah, you forgot to grab the book. I see. Okay, yeah, so my experience is obviously very different as a result of getting the book. And then getting the right dialogue option. Yeah, very, very different outcome. I think that's one really cool thing about the game, is that you can have such a completely different outcome to various quests and things.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I have been thinking about what you said. That some spy is most likely behind the murder. I do not intend to accuse anyone, of course. I myself have a knife to my throat. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
I don't know what you're talking
We'll
about.
try it.
Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? But you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was, I wouldn't be stupid enough to admit it.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to tell me the truth. Who are you?
Oh, I'm tempted to tell him I'm not much of a fan of Sigismund, but... I'm sort of plowing through the main story just because I did a lot of the side quests in the first area, and there's so many of them. It just take me too long.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Even if I tell you, you can trust me.
No. I'm just carrying out Katz's orders, that's all.
If you say so. But it is a pity. This could have been a very interesting conversation.
I think I'll just go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
The guy is, like, at risk of being killed right now. And he's, like, sat there.
You again? I told you to clear off. Once more, and I'll smash your face in.
All right, keep your hair on. I'm going.
Move your ass then.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
We'll go and search these 2 tents, I guess, first. I really don't understand how I became so over-encumbered. Because I wasn't. And then suddenly I was. I think if I played through the game again, I'd want to do a bit more thievery and probably be... I have gone out of my way to be quite well behaved for most of this game. It might be quite fun to play the bad guy and just kill everybody.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses?
Did say it needed rose water.
Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Is that blood? No, piss. Ugh, filthy pig. Oak. And dry as a bone. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Yeah. He's looking a bit suspect. I think you can do a lot of leveling up and everything before you go to Kuttenberg, as you say. I think I feel like I've gone through pretty fast. I mean, I didn't even learn the Master Strike till earlier this evening. Because I kind of put it off and then didn't know how to do it in Kuttenberg and finally found out.
I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Look what I have for you.
Just going to feed this straight to the dog since it's stolen.
Here, Mutt.
There you go. Your lucky evening. Well, he's looking very suspect. I really need to do something about my inventory. I'm very confused as to what suddenly made me overweight. I was fine and then suddenly I was overweight. Oh, yeah, I know the Henry quality potions give additional benefits. I haven't leveled it up high enough to get those yet. This is one of my issues. I haven't done a lot of the crafting stuff. So I have done a bit of alchemy, but not loads. Wait. There's still something else to find in that tent? Apparently so. It's just this one.
Ugh,
Examine the bed.
stinks of vomit.
Yeah, I was going to say. Pretty sure this guy is the suspect, but we do need to go and check the last guy out.
You silly doggy.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertam was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
I'm not getting into his containers. Not unless I can get keys off him. But I dare say that trying to get keys off him will not end well. Pretty satisfied to see the other guy. I just realised there's a random boot there.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
That's strange, Kenway. There's supposed to be... I don't know if they've already patched it. I read that there was going to be a patch.
God be with you.
But I don't know if it's already happened or it's just coming. It's supposed to have loads of fixes. I'm saving because I have visions of him getting annoyed with me again. Didn't look the other way around.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
I'm mainly using a short sword and shield, but I'll probably give the long sword a go, since you can upgrade Radzig's sword, and that feels like it'll be worth it eventually.
Now you're gonna die!
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You still resisting?
Victory awaits!
Useless! The executioner's sharpening his axe for you. Go fuck yourself! You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
Don't get involved, dog. You'll kill him.
You won't get me. You still resisting?
I hate fist fighting.
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
I should have just knocked this guy out.
Oh, Christ! Shit! You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory. Go fuck yourself! The executioner. You still resisting? And don't come back!
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
Copper plate, golden chalice.
There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
That was a strange old fight I had with that guy. Right, anyhow. So we need to have a chat with
Greetings, Master Guard.
with the other people. How pissed off is he going to be if I wake him up?
Could we talk about Chertan's murder?
Why? Musa is under lock and key, and the king's deputy himself is coming for him. Leave me in peace, or you might end up like him.
But sir, we both know whatever happened with the poison wine, Musa can't have stabbed Chertan. I want to find out who else is involved in this. After all, you too could be in danger till this is all cleared up. I just have a couple of questions. I won't keep you long. You'll see.
Oh, get on with it then, for fuck's sake. But if you think you can persuade me to let Musa go, you're out of luck.
How come you got to the site of the stabbing so quickly?
My tent is right next to it, you rat-faced half-wit. I heard Chertan yelling and I went to take a look.
Your tent's nowhere near it.
Strange.
Like what, a stabbed man?
Maybe you saw someone acting strangely around there?
No. I gave a clear order that nobody unauthorized is allowed up here. It's bad enough that you're here. Is there anything else? Or can I have some peace at last?
Had Chertan been behaving strangely recently?
No more than usual.
Did he mention having any conflicts with anyone?
Apart from me, you mean? I don't know how you imagine it, but we don't exactly go round holding hands here.
I took a look at the powder store where they found Chertan. I noticed it was unlocked. Someone forced the lock and moved the barrels of powder around.
What's that got to do with me?
It almost looks like someone went there to steal. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
What the fuck are you trying to suggest?
Nothing. I'm just asking questions. As commander, you might know who's in need of a groschen or two.
Everyone is. And next time, be careful what you ask me.
Oh, you might just know who a thief was.
I found this dagger close to the place where Chertan was stabbed. Have you seen it before?
All the time. Every other soldier in this camp has one like that.
You too, then?
I'm not every other soldier, you ill-mannered cur.
Why did my character say that? Yeah, he's no use. I don't think he did it. I just think he's an idiot. Pretty sure Crow did it. See if there's anything else for carrying weight. Not all I can see. I just have too much crap on me. So we'll go and quiz this guy, which may end up in a fight. I just have this feeling about that.
God bless you.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
You just went off to have a nap?
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems
Trying to
you're
shift
a decent
blame.
fella, so don't fuck it up now.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Yeah, I've no idea. The whole thing is strange. Nobody knows anything, but everyone's got something to say.
You can't expect it to be simple, Henry. You join the army, so fight for fuck's sake.
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
I don't know. Katz and Grozhav for sure, but I've no idea if anyone else has a key. I'm too small fry for that.
So you don't have access to it? Fine.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Chertan's murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, it was just that I found a couple of interesting things in your tent. Isn't there something you should tell me?
No, and get off my back.
Look, either you tell me everything, or I'll go and get Katz, and we'll do it the hard way. It's your choice.
Christ, no. Don't go anywhere. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little, but I don't want word to get out, all right?
Why would anyone kill Chertan anyway?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store, but Chertan turned up, so he had to kill him.
In the ammunition store? What would anyone be doing there?
Trying to blow it sky high.
What? What good would that do anyone?
It might make him very rich. Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big. It'll start in Italy, I hear, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. He'd lose allies there, and here his camp goes to shit. There's
Night, Ken. We have a good one, man.
dozens of saboteurs all
Always nice
over
to
the
see you, dude.
Empire, just like the one here.
I should probably report you. But I've got a much better idea. Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund. What if we were to help each other out?
That doesn't sound bad. Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Grozhav. I can't stand that fucker anyway.
What, accusing an innocent man? But he'll be executed.
Better him than me. So, can we make a deal?
And what if I refuse?
It's a bit late for that now. I have a poisonous plant here. Take it and put it in the chest in Grozhav's tent. At the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan. And if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you'd do well not to mention me to anyone. Is that clear?
Interesting.
What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you thief? Somebody! Anybody! Hey! You almost hit me!
Don't fuck with us, you rat!
I'll beat you to a bloody... Fuck you! I'll rip your ass open!
Fortunately,
Show yourself!
of course, as far as they're concerned, I'm the enemy. Let's see if I can make it to the boss and talk to him.
You want surrender?
The hell?
Fuck yourself! I'll sort you out nicely.
You want to try me?
I'll rip your arm!
You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them.
Not feasible to get through this, I don't think. I might just reload it.
I'll beat you to a bloody...
Yeah, this should reload. How far did it put me back? A bit far back. Never mind.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
But annoyed it didn't sort of save after conversations with those two, to be honest. I don't think the game saves quite as often as it maybe should when you're doing quests and stuff. It's a little bit weird in that respect.
You have a kind master.
Could we talk about
Why?
Let's just get through this.
But sir, I want to find out who. After all, I just.
But if you think
How?
my tent,
Did you know?
like what?
Maybe.
No. Is there any?
I took him. Someone.
What's that got?
Almost.
What the fuck are you?
Nothing.
Just skip through this because we've done it already.
Do you?
No.
How could he?
So he was.
He's no use. We already know it's the other guy anyway. Bless me. Oh. Apologies for sneezing. Right.
I'd like to
Say
ask a
before
couple
we
of
do
questions
this.
about Sheratan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own.
It's even more complicated than that.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly.
Where were you when Sheratan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent?
You just went.
Skip through it since we've already done it.
It was you.
Me?
Hold on. They said they.
And anyway.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what?
All right.
Me?
You really? But it's...
Tell me what.
If it blew... And if...
Oh, except.
Very droll. Aye. But...
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of things.
What's that? No.
Look, either you tell me
Christ, no.
you know something.
Maybe a little...
Why would? In what?
It might. Let's, and it'll come. There's sure.
Now, you know what? It'd be better if we forgot all about this. I don't want to get mixed up in anything.
Whatever you say. But I'll give you a piece of advice. If you don't want to end up like Chertan, you won't mention my name to anyone. All right? I'm watching you.
Hey, like you're asleep.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going? Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
That fast? You're yanking my pizzle. Go and find some more evidence. So Stibor hasn't arrived yet in any case.
Okay. I mean... other than getting in his chest to see if he's got any more poison stuff. But I would have to knock him out for that.
God bless.
Don't like this robbing thing, it's hard.
What? What do you think you're doing? Ah! What do you think? Oof. Ah! Ah! Surprise! Ah!
Usually when someone's injured or whatever, it gives me the option to sneak up to them and knock them out, but I don't have that as an option this time. I'm not a good enough thief to just do it like that. There's no way I'm going to break in there. I'm a little bit lost then. Well, he basically admitted it to me.
Who has the key to...
I don't...
I found this dagger.
Nah,
I needed to be stood up and somewhere on his own to knock him out. Have a quick look around here, just out of interest in case they have snuck anything in, because this is his area, isn't it? Don't see anything. Not really expecting to find anything, to be honest. Wait for a couple of hours, see if he stands up and stands somewhere I can knock him out. I need his key off him.
good boy.
I'm not... I could knock him out now. But I can't do him because he's sat down. Interesting. I guess because he's sat on a bench. Witnesses. Oh well. I guess we just go and hand it in. There might be nothing in this chest anyway. But I don't see there's another option. If I can't get him somewhere on his own to knock him out.
Go away.
Rude fella. Surprised that's still wide open.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Stop saying that and just start it.
Well then, gentlemen, I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful. So keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Katz, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grosov, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
I'll get you!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time. Excuse me. Everything all right, Sister Boy?
No need to worry. Just because I spend all day...
We'll count as robbing him.
doesn't mean I've forgotten how to move.
Disappointing. I was going to nick his keys and see what was in his chest.
I could happily have done without all this. By the way, should I prepare the infirmary?
What? Oh, I'd rather you found someone who will get rid of that body.
I'll take care of it. Just give me a moment to get my breath back. Not so young anymore, you know.
I could brew for you a reviving tonic. If you're not afraid, after all this.
Come now. Hungarian Red is the best tonic. If your country has
Right.
done something right, then it's...
Anyhow.
Steve-o.
I am going to call it a night there because it is after midnight. Thank you very much, anyone who's joined me. I hope everyone has a very nice evening. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow night, but I will certainly later in the week. I will see you all soon.